section. All right. Sorry, I had to do part 2 of Fudgy's grooming because I didn't know where the pause button was on YouTube. So, part 2, we were right at getting her face washed. She's in a tub with the blooming flower designed to cushion. This is what happens when you break the momentum. She was in a really good place with her bath, and then all of a sudden I had to stop it because we were gradually bringing her. It was a gradual, you know, just making sure she was okay. And then when you have to interrupt that, yeah, not good, right? So let us get the happy footy on. Sorry. This is why, again, people, if you're booking an appointment with a private grooming salon who offers you private grooming appointments with a staff of 1, just come when it's your appointment. Otherwise, you are upsetting everybody. You are upsetting the other cat ahead of you, and then that consequently upsets the groom. You know, it's just, no, just come when it's your appointment. If you want to come early, just say so. I would never have planned on her being here in the bath if I had known what time you were coming, right? So, just saying, in case you don't know, right? Alright, we're now rinsing out all of that heavy groomer's goop, which is a degreaser. All out. Waka waka. Waka 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 waka. Alright, yeah. Waka 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 waka. Here we go, tiny bubbles. Wah 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 wah. Tiny bubbles. Wah 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 wah. First bath is what we call the degreasing bath, right? Just hunkering down. She's like, I'm leaving. Really? Where are you gonna go? She's like, I don't care. It's gotta be something better than this. Yeah, well, I know what's better than this. When you get done, and you're all fresh and clean and feeling good again, that'll be better than this. Right? She's like, I guess so. You gotta just trust the process there, sweetie. I trust my daddy. Well, it was his idea. Yeah. It was daddy's idea. Yeah, so talk to daddy. Walk, 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 walk. Tiny bubble. Wow, 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 wow. 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 She's like, I'm leaving. Yeah, well. That would not be a good idea right now. She's like, I don't care. Wow. Wow. I don't know if she's trying to leave or she's just trying to get more comfortable. Wow, wow, wow. Get up in here. Up in here, up in here. I'm about to lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. There. Thank you, Joe. And tail. Waka waka. Wah. 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 Waka 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 waka. It's warm. What do you mean? She's like, you're not allowed to touch my belly. Why not? It's personal. No. Wow. Wow. Alright, rinse. And rinse. Whee! Now, after this step, your couch coat should be nice and squeaky clean. It was really, really oily. So, if you have to do a second degreasing shampoo, yeah. Some cases, you just might have to. Right? She's definitely not passing the test. Right? I'm going to do another one real quick. That's how heavy it was for her. Oh my God. She's like, it's not my fault. What? That you got oil in your coat? It's all natural. Yeah, I know. You're waterproof. You see, here's the thing, sweetie. You live inside. You don't... It's okay now. It's okay to be clean and fluffy. Right? If you live inside. Alright. Is she starting to calm down? I guess so. Maybe she just needs someone to talk to. Help her explain it. I don't know. Do you know English? Do you speak the English there, little one? Yeah, be prepared to have to do a second degreasing shampoo when it's really bad. Waka waka waka. Waka waka. I'm about to lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Up in here, up in here. Oh my God. Almost there. Almost there. And rinse. Good girl. I'm afraid to take that happy hoodie off. I think she'll go worse. So, but it could be just the happy hoodie. It's always good to know for sure. I'll take it off, see what happens. No. It was worth a shot. Alright, so her coat is finally passing the oil the heavy oil test. Right? So let's do that. Get a nice dry one on. Maybe that'll be a little bit more comfortable for her. Good girl. Alright, let's lift you up. Waka waka. Get rid of all of this. Waka waka. Wee-hee. Start the rinsing. Alright. Wow. There we go. Nice warm finishing shampoo. Oh, Salon. Mm-hmm. 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 Waka waka. You know, you have some of that right in that bottle. There it is. All right, really important for this final step that you want to comb through that coat. That's going to pull out all of that dead undercoat that's holding on to a lot of oil and dander, right? So if there's any of that in the coat, get it out. And then you can just use that shampoo almost like a detangler, right? Because it's nice and slippery. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Just gonna be slipping and sliding in a second because I took the baby blooming flower out. So we don't want to do that. Right. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl, good girl, girl. What's up? Is that like a crow? Yeah. Really important to distinguish when you're taking off all of these nuts and tufts off of an older cat, that you don't confuse those warts, right? Why is it not coming out? I won't. do that. Right? Wow. Right. You did it. You did it. Alright. Edmund. Edmund. Yeah, you did it. Edmund. 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 Good girl. Oh, she feels beautiful. Alright, we're plugging up the drain. Keep that flowing. Alright, up we go. My drain sucks. Especially when it gets plugged up. There you go. Take that off. Go back around where it was on her head and get any of that soap ring out of her neck. Right? Good girl. Oh, you did it. You did it. You did it. She said I did what? You got your hair did? Yeah. Ready, steady, here we go. Here we go. Good girl. You did it. Alright, good girl. Yep, it's a bit of a process, right? But if you skip any of those steps, you're still going to have a cat that's oily and covered in dander, right? So it's a process. It's like paying someone a lot of money to bake you a cake, but they don't leave it in the oven long enough, right? And you've got a nice soft cake dough in the middle. Would you pay for that cake? Let's say it was for your wedding. Would you pay for it if it was all raw inside? Of course you wouldn't. It's a process. It takes a certain amount of time, depending on the cake and the cake pan and how much is in the cake pan. A thin cake pan, what, 10 minutes, 15 minutes? A real thick one, it's going to take longer, right? So, you did it. Good girl. Alright, first towel wrap. Let's get that going. Alright, good girl. That's the first one. It's going to absorb most of the water from her coat. And I'm going to re-wrap her again in a second towel wrap for maximum extraction of the water. While we're waiting on that, we're doing this. more towel, and then you are good to go. Just clean your ears and get you all cleaned up. Put you in the dryer box. Probably put it in the dryer box for a good 15 minutes. Right this way. All right, little one. Okay. Again, when you're working with cats, just use a pet bed with a pillowcase on it, and that's really going to help. Because a lot of them are wobbly on their feet, or they need support, they're a little bony, you name it, right? Okay. Waka, 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 waka. All right, let's do the wrap one more time. While she's getting that done, we're going to work on her eyes and her ears. All right. Good girl. So this is an essential comb when you're working on a short haircut, right? It's a number 13 by Chris Christensen. That's a really good one. Or you can spend like $5 or $10 and just get this one. This is the magic comb. Right? It's magic. Now, put her in a dryer box, but before I do that, I'm going to run a comb all the way through her coat real quick. You can either do this now or after you've dried most of the cut. Either way, it doesn't matter. I'm going to turn it up because maybe her hearing is off a little. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to put the camera in there while I clean up this station. in like a pitcher of water. That's the final, that would be like the cherry on top to get that beautiful clean coat, nice and shiny again. All the undercoat is out. She was a pretty intense case. Her owner, we did anticipate, because he was asking for, you know, to keep her coat natural. So we anticipated that it might be a little intense for her. So she is pre-treated by her owner with gabapentin, and that will regulate her blood pressure, and it will also keep her from any fight or flight signals going through, right? So she is still able to communicate. She's fully cognitive, fully aware of her surroundings. Gabapentin is not a sedative. It's not going to impair her ability to think and process, which is why it's really amazing to work with for cats, right? There's a lot of misinformation in the pet grooming industry regarding the use of GABA, because they try to associate it with other products on the market used to sedate and impair the dog. And a lot of groomers don't want to work with that because they want to be able to teach the dog and have them learn the process, right? And they can if the animal is impaired. That's their story and they're sticking to it, right? So, but that is not the case with gabapentin. Anyway, for the final dry, because she is still a little tiny bit damp, we're just going to have her sit and wait in a little dryer box. And this is Fudgy 18. You'll see we had to do 2 parts because someone came to the door in the middle of her bath, so I didn't know where the pause button was, so there'll be a part 1 and a part 2 for Fudgy, right? And you'll be able to see exactly what she came in looking like and feeling like. Thank you so much for joining us, and for anyone who's watching, we do have text-to-speech now here on our YouTube page. That means when you subscribe, it's free. Any comment that you make is out loud. I can hear it, which is imperative when grooming cats, to be able to not divert my eyes off of the cat to go look at what's happening on the screen, right? That is not anything that I'm able or willing to do. So, anyway, say bye to Fudgy. And we'll see you all next time. Alright, take care. Bye.